Boy sends gift overseas and it changes his life. 11 years later, at Christmas time people become more generous. They donate toys to the homeless and they also donate food. There are many families who get involved with their local churches to help the less fortunate. One popular charity is called Operation Christmas Child. Around Thanksgiving time, the group gets shoeboxes and they fill them with toys, toiletries, and school supplies. When the boxes are gathered, they are sent around the world to people in need as a group called Samaritan's Purse, which partners with Operation Christmas Child, and according to the organization, 135 million children across 150 countries have received a box filled with Christmas gifts. Since the program started in 1993, that's pretty impressive. Well, when a 7-year-old boy decided to send gifts overseas, it changed his own life 11 years later. Tyrell Wolf is that boy, and his box helped him live the love story of a lifetime. Before we share his story, you know what makes it feel like Christmas here to us? When you click that like button, it spreads Christmas joy all around the world for us, or at least spreads the news about facts first. You could also subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss future gifts as in videos from us. Well, when Tyrell was a child, his family participated in the project Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child. The boy felt his shoebox after being told that it would be going to a girl about his own age. He put his box together and his family sent it off to the Philippines, and it wasn't long before life made him forget all about sending that box. It had been over 10 years, and Samaritan's Purse was the furthest thing from his mind. One day, it all came back to him, though he logged onto Facebook one day and he had a friend request from a girl in the Philippines named Joanna. She told him that he changed her life over a decade ago. She told him that it was his box that she received as a gift. Tyrell was only 18 years old and his parents were a bit suspicious of this message that he received. They warned him not to take everything at face value and asked the girl a few questions to make sure that she really was on the up and up. He asked her what was in the box while she couldn't remember the items. She did remember the photo. When she described the photo to him, he realized that she was telling the truth for the next year. The two sent messages back and forth on Facebook every day. Soon the messages began getting more personal and the pair decided that it was time to finally meet. Tyrell saved up enough money to go see Joanna in the Philippines. They were both a bit nervous when they first saw one another at the airport. After a few awkward moments, the trip actually went better than either of them expected. When Tyrell went back home, he knew that he just had to go see Joanna again. During the next year he went to see her in the Philippines 2 more times. On his last visit, he asked Joanna's father for her hand in marriage in his native tongue. Her father gave his blessing and he proposed to the woman who he sent a gift to 11 years earlier. Just 5 short months after the couple got engaged, they were married in Tyrell's parents' backyard. It wasn't an incredibly formal affair. The bride wore a beautiful $5 bargain outlet wedding dress, and the groom wore traditional Filipino formal wear on the invitation. They asked their guests to bring in lieu of gifts shoeboxes filled with gifts for Operation Christmas Child. They thought that if a shoebox filled with Christmas gifts and photos could bring them together from 2 different sides of the world, maybe it could happen again for someone else. According to Tyrell, his love story is not a fairy tale like most people tell him. He believes that it was God's intervention that brought him and Joanna together. He believes that God is the only one with the power to bring a compassionate little farm kid together with a little Filipino girl. A decade later, the couple saved all the Facebook messages and all their photos and created an adorable scrapbook that chronicles the way that they met and how their relationship grew. From friendship to love. They can't wait to one day show the book to their children. Tyrell says that not many kids can see exactly the way their parents' relationships have played out, but their children can. It's a beautiful story. Some call it a love story. Some call it a fairy tale. Some call it fate. I'd call it a Christmas gift. Tyrell calls it a gift from God. If you'd like to learn more about Operation Christmas Child and Samaritan's Purse, you can get the details at SamaritansPurse.org. Maybe you can help create another Christmas miracle. Subscribe for more.